Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the...
There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's going to be hard to overlook the creative input of this guy, Mohamed Kudus. I'm not sure what his exact role will be, but for me, he's at his best as a central playmaker. Just dropping that little bit deeper, getting on the ball and linking everything up.
I'm inclined to agree. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. There are a few waiting for it. Looks across and plays it in. And that has gone horribly wrong. Lanti. Chiku. Partey. Abdul Samed. Well read, nice interception. Chiku. Partey. Abdul Samed. Semenyo looking here to chip it through. And he's there to clear it. And here's Kudus. That's very neat. Now here's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, smashing header! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
A real chance and a real let-off. Lanti. Partey. Lanti. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been cut short. Lovely feet. Cross goes in there. Salisu with the clearance. It's run loose here. And play for a throw. Oh, sweet feet. It's a threatening ball. Semenyo. Kudus shifted upfield. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Back into the middle. It's out for a goal kick. Semenyo. Burgess moved on forwards. Question, that's a foul. It's not taking it long, and that's going to be a booking. Burgess. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Kudus. And it's played forward. Seats it in a good position here. Oh, it's played into the area. Big chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Thumps it clear. Burgess. Up towards the front line. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Ghana look very much like they've set themselves up to absorb here. It's going to be difficult to try and find space between the lines.
Aim forwards. Abdul Samed. And it's Kudus.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
That is good strength. Can he latch on to this? It's really well cleared. And And reclaimed it in a trice. Clipped into space. And he's there to clear it. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Salisu. Abdul Samed. Partey. And here's Semenyo. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oh, what a climb! Not the best of contacts, given it wasn't the easiest of chances.
Well, if only the calibre of the finish was as high as the calibre of the supply. I mean, it was a beautifully played cross, and it really should have seen something better on the end of it.
Burgess. Steps in, and that's the end of that. Jiku gently done. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, Keane. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Burgess. That's really well manoeuvred. Gets it away. Abdul Samed. Salisu. That's a lovely, neat pass. Semenyo does really well to win the ball there. Partey. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Spread out to the left. Aimed in towards the centre. Kudus. And the counter is on. Now it's Semenyo. Lanti. Partey. Partey. Forwards and with intent. Chance to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Partey plays it short. Fired deep towards the... Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Lanti. Semenyo in acres of space out wide. Deftly away. It's anyone's ball now. Lanti. Abdul Samed, aim forwards. Gets good distance on it. Swings it across. Keeper has taken decisive action. Crossed in again. That's really well manoeuvred. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's played forward. Lanti. That's tidy. Can he deliver? Crossed into the middle. And that has been clubbed away. Lanti. Now it's Semenyo. Played into the middle. And that is... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Time to deliver. He's being urged. He's had a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the pass is intercepted. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Semenyo. Some good work on the right flank here. He is just caressing the ball. Hit into the middle. And the keeper has it. Semenyo. That's good play. And here's Semenyo. Nicely. He's there to hit it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that. And we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Jiku gets over and intercepts. Abdul Samed. Almost half an hour in now. Jiku shifted upfield. Kudus chasing after it.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Out to the left it goes. Abdul Samed. Jiku gently done. Oh, this looks sharp. He's onto it in a flash. Great position here. Turns and goes back. Shot, surely! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Ghana to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Salisu, Kudus, Semenyo, Partey, moved on forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. quality ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. So who's he picking out? In again. Semenyo. Lamptey. And here's Semenyo. Shoots! Burgess. Driven forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Lamptey. That's been drilled forward. The pass has gone astray. And it's played forward. Burgess. Has a look and plays it forward. And they've got Reed. Abdul Samed. Kudus. Salisu. Aim forwards. Partey, gently done. Still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Well, they can break here. Semenyo. Lamptey. That's really well manoeuvred. Cleared away. Chance here to counter. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Cuts out the pass. Salisu. Abdul Samed. Salisu. Partey wins the duel this time. Semenyo. Abdul Samed. Abdul Samed played up towards the front line. Nice physical challenge. Over to the left. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's come loose. Long ball looking to counter. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now then, the ball's come loose. Abdul Samed. Jiku. Jiku, gently done. Enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Partey. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Semenyo. And that's put paid to a promising move. Salisu. Jiku. Kudus. Salisu. Jiku. Semenyo. Short changes him with that pass. Keeps on running. And that's aimed into the middle. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Kudus, aim forwards. Kudus. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? Kudus. Abdul Samed moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to think it through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. The referee's awarded a free kick. thumps it clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. Decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Australia have played reasonably well, but perhaps they're overdoing things down the left flank. They've concentrated an awful lot in that area.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. We're already back up and running after half-time. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Lamptey. Clears it away. Up he goes! And that's caused a worry or two.
Kudus is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Burgess. Kudus. Burgess. That's a good run down the left. Played into the middle. That's an excellent interception. Clearly not happy with that. Now who's going to be first to this? Caresses it through. That'll be a corner. And it's been taken short. Very nicely done. And he's there to clear it. Moved on forwards. And now the breakaway. Semenyo. Partey forwards and with intent. Out to the left it goes. And they can counter here. He is through here.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And it's Kudus. Kudus. It's well pursued, and the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Partey with the short one. Oh, it's come loose. Plenty waiting in the middle. Partey played back in. And he's heaved it away. Partey. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? So it's going to be another corner. Ghana given another corner. And he shoots! Danger averted for now. Abdul Samed. Now it's Semenyo. Lanti. Hangs in across. Defending of the desperate variety. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Burgess. Burgess. Aim forwards.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Jiku, he's gone direct here. Burgess. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Oh, that's neat. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. Abdul Samed can get it clear. Australia have got it back and they'll have another go. That's really well manoeuvred. Showing good feet. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Real chance! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's trying the shot. Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Oh, that is a bit special. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Kudus. Nice control. Delivered across. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Proves too strong. Jiku forwards and with intent. Kudus. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Kudus. That is lovely. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That pass has been well intercepted. Semenyo, Abdul Samed. Lamptey. Now here's the delivery. It's a clearance, but not much of one.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Minutes played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that could set him on his way. Partey. Partey, gently done. Aim forwards. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, nice touch. Over to the left. And it's played forward. Semenyo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out to the right. Lovely bit of skill. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Lamptey. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Kudus. Kudus. Abdul Samed. That has been knocked clear. Salisu, Abdul Samed, Salisu, Abdul Samed, moved on forwards. Caught Reed. It's a good run down the right. Hit into the middle. That's going to go a long way. Aim forwards. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, there's a probing ball. Jiku getting this one clear. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Semenyo. Great defending, strong and determined. He's in plenty of space here. Tries a shot! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Moved on forwards. Abdul Samed. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. acute ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Lanti. Semenyo. Lanti. That's a lovely, neat pass. Kudus! Kudus! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Played into space out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Australia have a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
That's a throw. Semenyo forwards and with intent. He's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get onto this? No, that's not going to find its target. That's really well manoeuvred. Chiku is onto it in a flash. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Semenyo. Partey forwards and with intent. Played through for the wide man. Clears it away. Into the last quarter of an hour. Up towards the front line. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Salisu shifted upfield. Semenyo. Lanti. He can run onto that.
Ghana really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Partey. Semenyo. Purring through the gears. Moved on forwards. And here's the chance to counter. Burgess. That's been drilled forward. Calmly anticipates. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he continually breaks the lines and gets himself into terrific positions.
Can he latch on to this? It's a pretty loose pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ghana keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Partey. Quality ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's played forward.
Ghana really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Aim forwards. Can he get onto this?
Australia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Jiku. Abdul Samed does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Australia leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin.
Australia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's a nicely weighted pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Kudus. So what can they make of this? Oh, just skips past his man. Spread out to the left. Played into the box.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Time, excellent interception.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Looking for a decent ball in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Semenyo. Chance for a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Probing pass. And he's there to clear it. There will be a throw-in. Oh, that's a nice ball.
Ghana really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Into the last 5 minutes. Australia, moments now away from seeing this one out. Moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
And it's played forward. And back to the goalkeeper. Aim forwards. Lamptey. Salisu. And that's been won straight back.
Ghana really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Burgess. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Salisu. Jiku. And it's played forward. Ghana cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Partey. Over to the left. And that has been cleared. And they've got a throw.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Really well cleared. And he's picked out the run. Jiku clears it away.
Australia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Partey. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Burgess. Well, nicely intercepted. 2 minutes to be added on. Calmly anticipates. Burgess. It's an inviting looking ball that. That has been cut short. Partey. Do have a chance to counter here. Burgess. Driven forward. Jiku makes the interception. So that's it. It is all over. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that